Hello students, this is my first video for term 1 preparation of computer science exam. What I have done, it's in a MCQ format. So it's almost like because you are also going to face the exam in OMR sheet, you have to write the exam in same kind of MCQ format, it will be there. So there will be 4 options and one will be the correct option. And I'm going to explain which one is the correct option and why it is so. Now, in the question number 1, you see the first option. The question is, what is the default return value for a function that does not return any value explicitly? Now, we have to read the question very carefully. It's saying, what is the default return value when the function does not return any value explicitly? The answer to this question will be A, none. Now, why none is the answer? For this, I just show you one simple example here. If you write a function here, for example, you're writing def and a function show. And in this function show, you take some values A equal to 10 and B equal to 20. And let's see, you print here inside A plus B. And when you call this function, okay, this function is not having any return statement. So let's see if you print this function inside like this, and you see what is the result you are going to see. So here you see the result has come 30, but from where this none is coming, because this function is implicitly, means without writing, it is returning the none value. You can see it in other way also, like let's see, you take this return value in a variable t, and then you print the value t. So what you're going to see is here, you will be finding 30 is again for the function show, and this is giving you the value none. So when a function is not returning any value, it is returning implicitly the value none. So you can see this type of question. So we are going to check this one. Yes, this is the correct answer, none. Now we are coming to the next one. Now the next one is consider the function given below. Def find sqr num t equal to num into num print t. Which one is the most appropriate method for calling the function? Now, one of the thing here, like the previous one here, there is no return value. So whenever a function is not having a return value, so and it's already, so we generally do not use the print. Okay, if we do the print here, so it is going to print the none, which we do not want to print. Now, if we see the b x equal to 5, again the print, the same scenario is here. You are going to print the none, and c, it looks again better than the previous 2 options, but again here it is returning no value, means returning a none, and which we do not want to, which is of no purpose. And d, find square 5. Yes, if you give the value 5, obviously t equal to 5 into 5, print t, so it is going to print 25. So this function is doing, this is the most appropriate method for calling this function. So the answer is D. Now, now the next one, what will be the output of the following Python code? Now, if you look at this function, def print max ab, a greater than b is maximum, L if a equal to b is equal to b, else print b is maximum, and print max 3 comma 4. Now it's a very simple one. As you can see, there are 2 values in a and b. So obviously we look for the first condition, 3 greater than b, which is not true. A equal to b, which is also not true. And finally b, which is 4. 4 is maximum. So in this case, the answer will be C. So C will be the correct answer for this particular one. So let's move to the next one. So let's check first the answer. Yes, 4 is maximum. Now we come to this one. Now this one is what will be the output of the following Python code? X is 50, def function x. This is a parameter. Print x is x, x equal to 2. print change local x to x, print function x, and x is now x. Uh, Now you are having here the first option where x is 50, change local x to 2, x is now 50. Now we have, whenever see function related programs are there, so the very important thing which you need to see, let me copy it here and to show you why one of them is the correct one. So we are not going to see things from, so here the first statement x equal to 50, it's okay, which makes x a global variable. Now you come to def, so def function x, this is just a parameter and this is a function. So function is not itself executable till you are not calling it. The function is called. So function is invoked or called here with the value of x, which is 50. So x is here. So x is 50 here and x equal to 2. Now, this is a very important thing which you need to understand in Python. X equal to 2 means whenever you are having a local variable and global variable with the same name, so the local variable will shadow or hide the global variable. Okay. So in this case, it is going, but it's not always the like the reason you can say it will always happen. There is a case when it will be actually modify the global variable, but here it is not going to modify it. So print change local to x. So x is a new x here. This is the local variable x, which is 2. And then print x is now x. So obviously, when the function is over, the local variable will die. So the existence means the variable, this function x stays only in this part. Once this is over, so here it will be again becomes 50. So first 50, then in local 2, and then again 50. So let's run it and see whether we are getting same. Yes, this is the answer. You can see x is 50, change local x to 2, and x is now 50. So the answer is now, if you see, this is the A. A is the one. Yes, not other one. A is the correct answer. Okay, now we come to this one. Now, this is what I was just saying earlier. Like, it is till the time you are not using this global keyword, it will not consider it as a global variable. So whenever you're declaring a variable with the same name inside a function, it will consider a local variable. Now, this case, you are now x means this x. So x is 50, that is good. But here x equal to 2 means you have changed the global variable and it's written also appropriately global x. So x is now 50, 2 now. Sorry, it's not 50, it's 2. So x is here first 50, then 2. And obviously, as this is inside, it's referring to the global variable. So value of x is also 2. So first, let me see which one is having a 2. So you can see here it is 2. And rest now it has got modified inside the function. So B will be the correct answer, right? So this is the one. Yes. So here we are right. So what next is that what will be the output of the following Python code? Def say message times equal to 1, print message into times, say hello, and say world 5. Now let me show you what exactly this function is doing. It's not a very complicated code, but just few things we need to understand in this one. Def func message and times equal to 1. That means it is uh, if you do not pass any value, it will be times is 1 only. So for hello, it will be printed only one time because and this replication operator will make that many copies. Okay, and the next one is the message is the world 5. So world into 5, that means world is 5 times. String will be created in which the world will be 5 times. So let's see what exactly it is printed. Yes, this is the one. So here if you come, so this is the correct answer. And rest, you can see there is no possibility. And let's see what answer is there. Yes, this is the answer. Now we're coming to the 7th one. Now, in this one, we can see is that what will be the output of the following Python code? Okay. def with A is equal to this. This is the first is the positional parameter. Then there are two default parameters are there. Okay, now these are the four options which are given here. So which one is the correct option? So we are going to just decide. Okay, so we can see here first is 3, 7. So that means, as you know, A will take the value of 3 and B will take the value of 7 now. If you do not pass, then B will be 5. So you can see and C will be then 10. So 3, 7, 10. So first we see 3, 7, 10. So B and C are the candidate. Let's see the next line, 25, C 24. So B is 5. So remember, the first positional parameters is A is a positional parameter, so it must match with A25 here. So you will be getting here A25. B is not given, so B will take the value of 5. So 25, 5, and C is given 24. So 25, 5, 24. So I can see in this case, C is the one and B is not there. So obviously we have already taken this A and D out. So out of B and C, 25, C is the correct one. And here, let's just for completeness, we see A is 100, B is not given, so 5, and C is 50. So the correct answer in this case will be C. So you should able to understand the solution. What will be the answer? Sometimes you have to remove which are not the possible one and then to decide which can make the selection of answer easier for you. So this is done and this is the correct one. Now we come to the question number 8. What will be the output of the following Python code? And it is almost the same one which we have done just now. It is taking to value as the name suggests, which is the maximum, but one should go through the code. So yes, x greater than yx if equal, and otherwise it is returning y. So in this case, obviously 3 is the value which will be returned. So output should be 3. So we submit it. So this is the one. So next we are coming to this one. What will be the output of the following Python code? Def power x comma y equal to 2 r1, and here I in range y and r. Okay, so let's see, we come to the first this function call. It's very important to say it's a function call. Slightly there is this is a print should be written within this power should be written bracket, but logically it's not incorrect. So power 3 means x will take the value of 3 and y will take the value of 2. So what we get it here I in range of y 2, that means 0 and 1 twice. Okay, twice. R is 1. So one time multiplied by 3 is 3. Second time 3 R become 3. So 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. Okay, so this is the case. And if I show you a little, I think this will, let's see, we remove this one and if it comes here. So first, the second case, if I see it here, just if you want to see where are here, you see the x is 3 and y when you are giving a value, so it will override the given value, which is 3. So here, in this case for I will take the value, as you know, it starts with from 0 to 3, that means 0 to 2. So what is going to happen is there will be I value one time 0, then 1, and then 2. And R value is initially 1. So 1 into 3 is equal to 3. Then again, R is equal to 3 into 3, which is equal to 9. And then R is equal to 9 into 3, which is equal to 27. So I hope you have understood why this like this 27 has come here. So in this case, 9 and 27 is the correct answer. So let's check this one. Yes, it's absolutely correct. Now, this is the one. What value is printed when the following code is executed? Okay, so you have given a name here and there's a function is there, and this is here what the call of the function is there. So you are passing here. Now there is a slight confusion is there. Confusion in the sense, uh, one has to understand two things. One, there is a variable with the name, global variable with the name Jane Doe, and there is also a variable name which is passed as a parameter here. Now this second will be going to this will be set to this name will be set to second. So what about this name which is there? So we have to follow the same rule which we have said. The local variable always have a higher priority than the global variable. So the name equal to second, which is written here. So the value equal to first, okay. Second line, name equal to value equal to name. So name is second. So it is going to take the second here. So the output should be here second, not Jane Doe. So many students will be thinking, yes, it's quite possible. But remember, whenever this parameter is also considered to be a local variable. In many programming language, it is written inside even the program. So you can understand this is also a variable which is a part of this function. So any variable with the same name, if present in a function, it is considered to be a local variable, and it will hide the global variable. So the result of this value equal to name, which is second. So second is the answer. Okay, so far we have done the first 10 questions. Now we come to the 11th. Now, 11th one is a very important one, which is maybe many students will be thinking what will be they get the idea here. Uh, uh, you are writing a value equal to parameter. So parameter equal to name, and we have given the name equal to Jane Doe. Okay, but value is equal to first, and then value equal to parameter. Now, this is a special type of question is here. Like here, the parameter, uh, this is, you cannot take consider this is the variable. Now, this parameter is having a value which is coming from, and this value should exist. Okay. So the value should be here first, then only this parameter can be assigned by this value. So, value is equal to first, value equal to parameter, print value. So it is going to print this Jane Doe. Okay. But I just want to bring your attention to one fact. Let's see, if you are writing something x equal to 10, and then you're writing def a function, and here let's see argument equal to x, and then you're writing here something like argument equal to argument plus 10, and then print the argument here. And let's see here what you do, x equal to 20, and then you call the function without any parameter. Now, if you think from immediately, if you start thinking on this, it will give a kind of a feeling that as x has become 20 here, so this 20 will go here, and 20 plus 10 will be 30. So the answer will be 30 here. Okay. So you will be thinking that answer will be 30. Okay. 30 is expected. But you will be surprised to see when you run this program, the answer is not 30, but it is 20. Okay. So you can see 20. Now, why the answer is 20? It's for the simple reason is that because once you write the x equal to 10 here, so at the time here, it is not immediately executed, but this line, header declaration line, is considered the x is equal to it require a value of this x. If you do not write it even x here, so it will not able to translate this line. So it will even give you an error that this name x is not defined. So obviously you have to give the name x equal to here as a some value like 10. So irrespective of what you are doing it here, you have already assigned this argument a default value. So default value in a way, then we can understand that default value must be given. If you are giving a default value, whether it's a variable or a value, it should be present there. Its existence should be there. So that is the reason. So In this case, that is the y, even after changing the value of x equal to 20, but it has already taken this value. So x is 10, so 10 plus 10 is 20, and so the result is 20, not 30. Okay. So in this case, parameter has taken the name Jane Doe, and we print it here, and this is the one. Okay. So let's see, we come to this one. Okay, I am coming directly to this function n equal to 5. Result square n, print result. So square n, so n is 5 here, so 5 pow. Now pow function is a power function, and here also there is nothing extra is written. B is x, which is 5, p is 2, so 5 2, and this is a exponent operator, exponential operator. So y is 5 to the power 2, so it is returning the value of, in this case, it is returning the value of 5 to the power 2, which is 25. So here the result is coming 25. So 25 is the, so you're storing the in the result variable, so it will be 25. Okay. So, okay, let's see. Let me check it. Now it's okay. Now, which part of a system stores parameters and local variable of function call? So remember, the local variables and parameters are of a function call. Their existence, they come into existence when the function is invoked, and the moment the function is over, they are removed from the memory. So the best part to keep such variable is a stack. Uh, this where we push when required, and then we pop out when the work is over. Next is yeah. Now this is also a very a question which is giving sometimes, if you understand this, what would be the output of the following Python code? It gives like an immediate response, like here c is equal to 1 2 3 4 AC. So A, and you're passing this, and remember the lists are mutable. So obviously when you are adding a 5, it will be added, and you will be expecting that this 5 is be here in this 1 2 3 4 5, and you should get the len 5. Okay, this one out, this should be the answer, but unfortunately this is not the answer. Now what is the why this is so? Let's see, I just show you why this is not the reason. Let's little bit arrangement of this one, and this is here should be, and this one. Now the very first thing is that if you come here and if I print here b, okay, so you will be seeing here it has come here, this value of c 1 2 3 4 and 5 has come here. So inside the function, it is giving the value of this 1 2 3 5. But if you are going to print here the c, you will be seeing that the change is really not done as it is. What change you have done in the function has not gone out. Okay, it's not done in the c. Okay, let's run it and to show you. So you can see it is 1 2 3 5. Now why? Because all the operators which are there, whether it's a replication operator, whether it's an indexing operator, they all return a new memory location. They return a new set of values in a new memory location. So as a result, the original value which is passed through this variable c is not modified the moment. So you can see up to this point, b and c, they were all pointing to the same memory location where the data is there. But the moment you have applied this plus 5, so it has created another memory location with the new set of values. So so as a reason, what happens, c remains with the values 1 2 3 4, but b is now becoming b is become like stays like a 1 2 3 4 5, and c, whatever values were there will remain as it is. I hope you understood. So the value, as there is no change in the c, the value, the length of this is 4 only. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, so now we come to the next one. What will be the output of the following Python code? Now, if you see it here, again, I'm coming to, it's the, there are two global variable. Okay, outside function is two global variable. Change. So if you are change here, this function, so global b, that means this one. Now this global b means now b inside function is referring to global b. So b is now changed to 56. So print B will be 56. So I can see A and B are the possible. Now, what about A? Will A be 10 or 45? As you can see, A is here not declared as a global with the global keyword. So A is a local variable. So inside the function, it is 45, but once the function call is over, it will stay as 10. So it is 10 and 56. So this is the answer. So let's check whether this is the correct answer. Yes, this is the correct answer. What will be the output of the following Python code? Again, this one is a bit of, remember one thing which I want you to know, these are the default parameters, these are the keyword parameters. Now, using the keyword parameter, you can change the order of the parameter which you are passing. So here J is 1. So J you have passed, so J is 1 and I is 2. So 2 and 1. So I is 2 plus 1, which is 3. I is 3. And J is 1 plus 1, which is 2. So 3 and 2. So 3 and 2. So this is a correct answer. Next, we are coming to this one, which is 17. Question number 17. Bn, in this we are Z and this character and 3. So what we are doing is here, like we are passing this thing here. So while n is greater than 0, so the first time n is 3, 3 is greater than 0. So print Z for the first time, n minus 1. That means 2, 2 is greater than 0. Then it is again Z is printed for the second time. And because of this end, it will be printed in the same line. Then n is n1, n minus 2 minus 1 is 1. So 1 is greater than, so again it is printing. And for the last time, the n equal to n minus 1 is basically 0. So 0 greater than 0 is not there. So 3 times that is printed. So A is the correct answer. Okay, now next is this one. Which of the following function header is correct? Now, it's a very simple like constraint which is there in case of default parameters. In a default parameters, once you define a default parameters, you cannot have non-default parameter following the default parameters. So in this case, B, which is not a default parameter, it is after the default parameter. B again here in the middle, this B is not allowed. Here everything is okay, and here D is again the same issue. It cannot be allowed. Once you declare a default parameter, thereafter all should be default parameter. So the answer will be C. All right. So answer will be C. So which of 19th one now, which of the following function call will cause error? Test ABC, D4. So it is okay. This is also okay. This is keyword parameter. So it is okay. And this is A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there goes something wrong. Why? Just we discussed now that once a default parameter rest should be default parameter, so it will cause error. Okay. So this is, now we are coming to the order of resolving scope. And here, remember, it's a scenario where first we should know what is B. B is for built-in, G is for global, E for enclosing, L for local. See, it is resolving a scope means some name is there. For example, someone's name is John, and in a program, the first place, if it is there in a function, so it will see locally whether it is there inside it or not. So first place to see is the local scope. If it is not there, if the function is defined inside another function, so it will see on the outside function it is there now. This is enclosing. And if it is not there too, it will see whether it is there in the global. And finally, if it is not there at all, in the global scope means nowhere in the program, but you are still using, okay, like there are certain functions like input, print, max, len. Okay, you do not define anything, okay, like you're writing something here, and this you're writing it like list 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you are printing the len of x, but we have not defined the len anywhere. So this is a built-in function. So it will not give you any error because this is a built-in. So the order is LEGB. So the correct answer is B. Okay. All right. What is the name given to the area of memory where a system stores parameter local variable? I think it's a bit of repetition. So just the answer is stack. We've already discussed. Which of the following statement is not true? That means is false. For parameters passing to functions, you can pass positional param arguments in any order. You can pass keyword argument in any orders. I think keyword arguments is very safe one. Any orders that means it is true. So we cannot say it's false. You can call functions with positional and keyword parameters. Yes, we can do. We have seen in the previous examples. So C is also true. Positional arguments must be before keyword arguments. Yes, yeah, in same like in default arguments where after default argument you cannot have a non-default argument. So after keyword arguments you cannot have positional argument. So D is also correct. So B, C, D all are correct. So the only option which is left is A. You can pass positional arguments is any order, which is looks like the option which of the following statement is not true. So it seems that you can pass the positional argument in any order, uh, is looking to be the answer, which is not true. Uh, though there is a possibility of an error when you are doing this thing. So let's see. Let me see once time. Positional argument must be before the this. So this. So let's check this one answer. Yes, this is the correct one. Uh, yeah, you cannot it's always you have to match the way it should be. Which of the argument types can be skipped from a function call? Obviously default arguments you can skip, so this is the answer. And then we are coming to what is the variable defined outside all function? It is again very simple one. That variable is known as global variable. Then a function that return a value is called as. Now see, there are different names out there. Many people will think it's a non-void function, but Python use the word fruitful function, so that is the one which you can use. Okay, and a function that does not return a value. Now again, same baggage of the legacy is there, which is a void function. In that void function does not return a value, so the correct answer is the submit. For this one is void, so I have submitted it. Okay, and what are the advantages of using Python? Function of advantages of functions in Python. Reducing duplication of code. Yes, reusability is the most important thing. Decomposing complex problem into simpler words. Yes, all right. We have to do this thing. Clarity. Yes, it makes the program compact. So the correct answer is all of the mentioned. Now here we come to this one. Now again, we will see here a equal to 10, text equal to hello. So there are two variables. And remember, these two variables are passing to the function this. Now, what is important about these two variables are they are immutable variable. One is a integer and other is a string. So whatever you are going to do it here, it will be not reflected back outside. Okay, remember immutable variables will not be modified. So it will be 10 and hello, which should be there after this function call. So immediately I can see this is the one. But let's see in the function what is happening. X is going, so X plus 10. So your A is here X, so 10 plus 10, 20. And thank you is the message. So you can get 20 this, and obviously immutable parameters are like not changed inside the function. So the answer is C. Okay, so this one is done. Now we come to the 29th one. Now here is a little one. Now this is the one which I also want you to pay attention. Now, which one is the answer? Before coming to the answer part, now this is the case which here the changes to this list will be there inside the when you are passing this list to the function, and whatever changes you are doing, now you are doing using the methods, not the operators. So it will not create a separate memory here. So first you are making this list 2, that is 0, 1, 2. So 3 is becoming 20. Then append 30 means 30 is coming here. So what we are doing it, let me make a copy of this and see one by one what this Okay, this is like I make a copy here and see what is happening. So in the first step, what I have done is this thing, which is the second 0, 1, 2. So this is becoming 20. Then I have added the 30 here. And then I have given the pop 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So this fourth value is gone. Okay. So this is something I should get it. So let me run it here. So 1, 2, 20, 5, then 30. So 1, 2, 20, 5, and 30. So this is the one which is the answer. So let me see 1, 2, 25, and 30. Yes, 1, 2, 25, and 30. Let me submit this one. And here comes to the last one last question for this MCQ of series on the functions. Uh, so you can see here we are passing now this here there is a list, and we are passing this list from the in this function. And again, see the same thing which is I have already said in the previous, that when you are passing a list or a mutable thing and you apply some kind of operator like replication, and this is concatenation operator, so it creates a separate memory area. So here it will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, but it is creates a separate area, so it is not going to modify. Remember, the modification is only done using the uh, methods which are there associated with the function, so it is not going to work here. So outside, when again you are printing, you are going to get the same result, 10, 20, 30. And this is, so here the B is looking the right answer. So here we have come to the this is the first series. I'm planning to make more videos on each of the topics, so you students feel more confident while doing. And I will attach also the PDF of all these questions, so that when you get time, you can practice it on your own. And wherever you have a doubt, you can again view the video and can understand why the answer is a particular one. Okay, so that is going to help you to score very good marks in your board exams. So best wishes and good luck to all of you. And and for knowing when I am uploading it, you should subscribe it. And also tell the students, those who want to know this more about the other topics which I'm going to very soon, you share this video so more students can get benefit from it. So here is the end. So let's see what is this one. Is it correct or not? So let me press the submit button here. So this is also the correct one. So here so this is the final one we have done. And so please go through the video once again so that you can get good marks. So thank you very much, and bye to all students.